Buenos días, buenas tardes, y buenas noches. At whatever time you're tuning in and watching our podcast, welcome to Business Matters with Laura Nowlin podcast. First, I want to start off with thanking our sponsors, CS Now Staffing, 702-902-2448. If you're looking to build a winning team of professionals, give us a call. And then today, my makeup is done by Faces by Dre, and her phone number is 714-595-1837. $75, and she'll drive over to your location. Your makeup will look amazing for whatever it is that you're doing that day. And my hair today is done by Maria Bolivar. She's with Beauty and Health, and her phone number is 702-845-9696. For $100, get your hair done. You'll look amazing. I feel great. And Anthony Mendoza, he is the CEO of Launchpad. We are wearing a new set of shoes. We're in a new studio here. And in this particular studio, he actually has events here. They do web design, all kinds of different stuff. Make sure that you reach out to him and you follow him. You can get a hold of him at 702-997-1396. And now with our guest for today is Dunia Xiomara. She is the Executive Director of Nevada Hispanic Business Group. Welcome, Dunia. Welcome to the podcast.
Thank you, Laura.
Yes. So, Dunia, originally you're not from Vegas. Where are you from?
No, I was born in Honduras, but I came to the United States when I was 7 years old. But I came to California, and then I've been living in Nevada for since 1995.
And so for me, I actually was born in Mexico, and my parents brought me when I was 3 years old to also California.
Yeah.
And I've been here in Las Vegas for the last 18 years. When we started Nevada Hispanic Business Group we started first my CS Now Staffing company in October of 2014. I've been in the staffing industry for the last 18 years. And in January 2015, we actually launched Nevada Hispanic Business Group. It is a 501c3 nonprofit organization. And that's how I met Dunia. Dunia was actually our first small business owner that joined our group.
That's right. It was 2015. And I was looking for a group, a professional Latino group, actually, because I didn't see that. I didn't see any mentors. I was a beauty agent, and I didn't really have a lot of role models to look up to or business owners that could help me. So I went on LinkedIn and I said, you know what? I need new friends. I need to hang around with all the business owners. So I went on LinkedIn and I contacted Orlando Gallegos.
Yep, he was one of the co-founders along with Joe Hernandez and myself. Yes. Yes. And so then you joined our group. What has the journey been like for you?
Oh my God, it's been so much fun. I got to meet you. I got to meet Orlando, Joe, and you guys are like mentors to me, and I really, really appreciate that you guys started that group, because without that, it just taught me a lot of, you guys had workshops and seminars and all that stuff, so it helped me, and it brought me a lot of great connections too.
Right?
Yes, it's about the connections.
Right. It's like our network is pretty large. It's like, who do you want to meet? And if we don't know them, we know somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody to get to them. Our community is very small.
Yeah.
Las Vegas is very small. We're very transit here. And so you have to be introduced and brought into a group or into a person by somebody that we trust, because let me tell you, you're here today, you're gone tomorrow. That's the way it is here in Vegas. In staffing, my gosh, it's like sometimes I'll hire them and thinking, okay, great, I'm going to send them off to work. And then the next day they move to Texas. What the heck? They already moved to the state.
Yeah. And it's been fun because I felt welcome when you guys started that group, and I felt like I belong. And I was going to different networking groups back in the day, because this just started like 2014. I started going to different ones. But when I joined your group, I felt so like at home with my people, and I realized that I liked every event that you did. You guys started the Buenos Dias, right? And I liked the whole concept, and I liked how you guys were educating us. And then your business incubator, remember?
Oh, yes. Oh, I remember that business incubator. Yeah, I signed the lease. I have 5 years in that business incubator.
Yes.
I kept saying to myself, I had a lot of people in the business incubator that we were able to launch over 15 small entrepreneur businesses out of there. Out of that, even 2 nonprofit organizations got launched from there. And I remember saying to one of my friends, I'm like, gosh, darn it, if I wouldn't have signed that lease, this is just such a heavy burden. It's been so difficult for me. And she looked at me and she goes, Laura, you need to look at it a different way.
That's
because
right.
this has been a blessing for me. And I really had to twist it in my head and say, okay, it has been a blessing. How many people were we able to touch and bless with taking on that 2,500 square foot building, $4,500 lease a month for a brand new business that just started because I was the executive director and I signed.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, what did I get myself into? What type of commitment did I really make? But it's been a blessing. I was able to pivot and continue growing and moving. And look at 10 years later, here I am, still here. And the nonprofit's still here.
Still here, 2020 happened and, everything,
Yes, with
everything
COVID.
changed. But we're back, and so I'm super excited to be bringing it back, and I think it's going to be even better now.
Oh, I agree. So in 2020, COVID hit. And for me, being one of the co-founders and taking on such an active role as executive director, and at the time I was already president, it was very difficult for me to make a decision. What was I going to try to keep alive? Was I going to try to keep alive a nonprofit organization that I was financially funding? Or was I going to give up my business that was helping me fund the nonprofit? So it was a very difficult decision because I was torn between 2 loves. That's literally how I felt. And you can't serve, it's really difficult to serve more than one master. It really is. So it felt kind of like if I had to tear a Band-Aid and just like yank it off really fast, right? So I ended up leaving to Texas. We took out an idle loan and we were able to hire an executive director to take over. We were able to put a chairman in place to really lead it. And I just had to leave to Texas to figure out how am I going to fund Nevada, right? Because I didn't go to Texas to go live in Texas. I went to Texas to go find work in order for me to keep Nevada open. And we were blessed enough to be able to have landed a national logistics account that same account took us to Plainfield, Indiana, and to Phoenix, Arizona. And I truly believe within that whole year of doing all of that, and then the beginning of 2023, opening up and launching in Mexico International, I think I needed to go away for a while to really develop more of my skills, especially communication and leadership.
Definitely. You know what? I actually believe that you're right. I think sometimes life takes you to those places or pivot where you have to pivot and then go and do other things. And then when you come back, you're even stronger, smarter. You're like, you have a bigger vision. And I think that now we have a bigger vision because back then I learned with you guys to dream a little bigger.
Oh, yeah.
But now it's like people like laugh at me and I'm like, no, seriously, like me and Laura are going to take it to like
the next level. I'm like, I even want to go up for us to go back to our old logo because our old logo literally had the whole state of Nevada.
Yeah, I like it.
But then I start thinking, are we really going to limit ourselves to just Nevada?
Oh,
I don't know.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
So maybe the logo is the state, and in every single state, when we continue launching and growing,
they can have
we
their
do
state.
It. Yes. So I love the videos that you do of our feet as we're walking. Tell them about that. Tell them about that crazy move
So
that
I
you do.
said every day I think, where are we gonna go now? Because every day is different. I love what we do. I think it shows it's our passion.
Yes.
Because we're having fun. And so then I said, I think that we should show. First, I was just showing our feet, right? But then I kept on looking at it, our stories, and I said, well, they must wonder where we're going, as we're walking. So now we're going to do our feet and actually show you all the locations. And what did I tell you? We're going to go and visit all your clients. We're going to go and visit your clients, and we're going to bring them business, and then we're going to integrate them with everything that we're doing.
With the nonprofit organization. Yeah. And so what Dunia means is she actually video records our feet walking. And then she's able to show you, oh, look, this is where they're walking to.
Yeah, this is where we're going.
So what did you call us? What do you think that
Laverne and Shirley.
She says Laverne and Shirley.
As we're walking.
Right. So here's what I told Dunia the other day. I told her, I go, Dunia, what superhero do you feel that you relate with? That's the if you were able to be any superhero, who would it be?
Well, I've always identified myself as Superwoman. Because, I grew up.
Woman?
Wonder Woman, because, I'm a Generation X, and that was our superhero back in the day, so.
And for me, the story for me is, I keep talking about, my journey of not being able to get paid on time from a contract that I was so happy to have. I'm like, geez, Laura, you kind of sound bitter. But no, I'm not so much bitter. It's not that. I'm learning from it, and I want to teach others, right?
Yes.
But this is how I felt. I felt like I'm Batgirl. And Las Vegas is Gotham City. And we're taking out all those jokers, those bad actors that really hurt our small business community, that get government contracts or any type of contract as a prime and then don't pay those subs or the sub of a sub. We're going to be taking you down. You guys are the jokers, the bad actors of our city, and you really hurt our community. And the way we're going to do it is we're going to educate our community, and we're going to expose all of you.
That's right.
So tune in, because Batgirl is here.
And then that's what I did for your social media. So now we do the Batgirl, all the little pictures. So she sends us these pictures when we, go on our teams, right?
Right, in the mornings when we check in.
So now I put them all together and I put them in our videos.
Batgirl. So I asked my husband today, because he's now working with us full time. And I'm like, honey, what superhero are you? And he goes, I don't know. I said, you're Batman. He's my Batman.
Yeah.
I go, you're going to be hiding behind a camera, and you're going to be taking pictures of us, and we're going to put together some great social media clips from the photographs that he's going to capture. But I don't think he's even ready.
He's not ready. I can see it, but he's excited.
He's very excited. Yes. I think we're going to blow his mind.
Yes.
What is it like hanging out with us all day? We have so much fun. You guys, I think this is illegal. I don't think we should be getting paid for this at times. I think we're having too much fun.
Yeah, we forget what time it is. We're like, we work 24 hours.
I remember having dinner with one of my clients, and he knew that I had a nonprofit organization that I helped launch and that I was taking back. And then, of course, he's actually one of my clients through the staffing side. And then I told him, oh, and by the way, I have a podcast. And he looks at me and goes, of course you do. What else do you have? I go, no. I go, listen. I go, we have a podcast. I go, it airs every Friday at 3 p.m. I go, unless we have technical difficulties, because sometimes we have glitches and some things go wrong, right? And he just thought it was the funniest thing.
Yes. It happens, right?
Yeah,
it's all right.
But what do you do with people like us that always have all these ideas?
I don't know. I think you have to hang around with the same kind of people, like people that think like you, that will elevate you. And I think that's what happens, because I spark you and you spark me.
Yeah.
And then sometimes I wake up so early, and so I'm like, the only person that I could text is you.
Yeah, you can text me at any hour.
Nobody else is awake. I'm like, okay, well, we need a lot of friends like that, because we can get a lot more done.
Right? 24/7, 24/7.
Right?
So let's tell them a little bit more about Nevada Hispanic Business Group. How can they join our group? I think that what we'll do is we'll put a link on here.
Yes.
Right now we want a total of 7 advisory council board members. Okay. We don't want any more than 7. Right now, Rosa Lucero with Nevada State Bank, who's been, she was the first bank that actually joined our group back in 2015 and been a sponsor ever since then. She's taken the role as a secretary on our board, and she's going to stay with that position. Mari Cruz, we met her, I want to say over 3-4 years ago or so. When did you bring her into our group?
I would say it's been a long time, right?
Yeah, I'm going to say about 3 or 4 years. And she took on the position as treasurer.
Yes.
And she is a real estate agent. Right now, she's actually going to school. She's taking some more classes and just continue growth, right? We love women that want to continue improving themselves, right?
Those
and growing.
That
they don't look at us as competition. It's like, how do we collaborate?
Yes.
But so she's going to continue taking on her position as treasurer. My daughter, which is a VP of operations from CS Now Staffing, she is actually going to be sitting as one of the advisor boards. I think she's always my no girl. She has no problem telling her mother, no, you're not doing that.
That's good to have.
Yeah, so you want to have that no person that keeps you out of trouble.
It does,
you know. And so CS Now Staffing went ahead and donated the first $10,000 to make sure that we can have our executive director on payroll, because we're not asking for. We're done with the volunteering. That's done. We are looking for real people that want to join our movement
and make a change.
And make a change. Yes. So there are 3 already on the board. So we're looking for 4 more spots. We're asking for those individuals to come in with a minimum of $10,000 to help fuel the whole year of Nevada Hispanic Business Group from March 2025 to March 2026. I've reached out to a few people already to see, because we want people that are really going to want to give back.
Yes.
They want to give back to our community. They really want to see it improve, that they're not here to divide, that they're not, how can I say it? Just... We want to have that, make sure that we have that bond, that we can keep, that we have the same mission and vision, right? It's bringing the Hispanic and the non-Hispanic business community together. And we do that through networking, education, advocacy. We put on different events. We have our morning network mixer that we have is called Buenos Dias. Our evening one is Buenas Noches, right? Our 1-year event that we have is our Éxito Award. So that's kind of like our gala, right? Mm-hmm. And then our lunches that we're going to be rolling out again, they're always educational. We bring you people from the business community that want to help educate our business community. Yep. So you want to talk about what's coming up right now?
Well, we're going to have our Buenos Dias. It's going to be March 13, and it's going to be 9 o'clock to 10:30, and it's going to be meet our board, and then we're going to have some committees there. We're going to introduce our board. We're going to network, and we're going to connect a lot of different people or industries that work together. That way they could collaborate. And I think I was just thinking about how important it is, our personal development well as the business development. Mm-hmm. And I know that you're going to bring in another major, remember we did that business to business contracting, like a pre-event?
So you mean the round tables?
Yeah,
what I call them round tables. And so first I'm going to go back to that evening, the Buenas Noches evening event that you're doing. If we could talk a little bit more about that, because you didn't say where it was at.
Oh, okay. No, so that was Buenos Dias. That was that's at the office.
Yes.
That's at our office.
The one that you're having at the evening event, if we could talk about that, that's a fundraiser that we're having.
So we're having a fundraiser. That night, March 13 is going to be at Ahern. It's going to be Buenas Noches, our first Buenas Noches. It's going to be celebrating Women's International Month, and we're super excited about our special guests, our speakers. We always need a mentor. We always need other women that have been there or where we're headed. So we always want to learn from them, and so I need to Why don't you tell them a little bit about it?
Absolutely. So we're having Councilwoman Victoria Seaman, who has already confirmed yesterday that she will be there. And then we also have Elizabeth Gallagher. So for those of you that don't know Elizabeth Gallagher, she has been a champion, and not just in our state of Nevada, but pretty much throughout the whole United States, even international. She used to sit on the board, I don't know if she still does, but for the United States Hispanic Chamber of Commerce on a national level. And so both of these powerful women leaders, role models for us, right? That we can look up to. Come to the event. Join us. You know, it's International Women's Day. So let's talk international, right? How are these two women are going to be able to speak into our lives, right? To help us continue trying to figure out how we're going to work international, because some of us are already there.
Yes. I think that, you know, I believe that as women, we need to leave that jealousy behind, right? We need to leave that jealousy behind, because there's enough business for all of us. And if we were to join hands, you know, we would accomplish so much more, and we would elevate our Latinos, Latinas even higher, because we need to be on those boardrooms, those decision tables, you know. So I think, right, decision making. Mm-hmm. And I think that that's where we're headed. And I think that I believe that we're going to accomplish that this year, because I can feel it. I can feel every morning that I wake up, I said, you know what, we're getting there. Every day, each day, I think we go out there and build more relationships. Don't you feel it?
Yes. So yesterday we were at Area 15, Las Vegas, Nevada, with Mae Young Potters, and she has agreed to come on our show. We definitely want to have an event there. We went into one of the rooms that kind of looked like a space.
It was so cool.
I'm like, wouldn't it be so cool if we could get Elon Musk to come and speak at this event in this room? I go, and we can talk about Mars, and we could all dress up like if we're actually going to Mars. That'd be so good. I'm just putting it out there. Elon, if you could hear us, if you do watch us, if you follow us, and if you don't, you need to start following us. We're entrepreneurs, just like you.
Yes. And you know,
we're just not engineers.
I can see that. I mean, I like that place, and that's exactly what we want to bring. We want to bring our communities together, our sponsors together, our clients together, you know.
Yes.
And because why not? They help us, we'll help them, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to promote each other, and we want to unite all the Latinos here in Nevada, you know.
Yes.
That's one big thing.
One thing, if you're an event planner, Ahern has an event. I want to say it's once a month, or is it once a quarter?
At the end. I think it's once a month at the end of the month.
Look it up. You can go in and basically attend and see what type of events they're putting on, and for you to be able to rent this space. It's beautiful. Yes. And they are so much expansion that they're going to be doing there. But I'm not going to share the secret. I'm going to make you go to Ahern and find out what they're up to. What is Don Ahern up to?
Yes.
Let me tell you, him and his son Ryan, right, are up to some amazing work. That team there at Ahern. You need to go find out. Okay, go look for Shane, the president. If not, go look for Elizabeth Gallagher.
Yes, they're amazing. You know, we've been hanging out over there a lot, and they have a lot of things going there. And I like the space. And then we just went into a room where I had never even been, but I thought, oh my God, this is going to be so much fun.
Oh, I know which room you're talking about. So she's talking about the room. If you've ever been there, it's right near the cafe that they have. And when you walk in, it's all these lights. So you can put all your logo, everything, whatever theme you want to put in that room. And we went ahead and we have it for May 15th. We're going to have Javier Palomares here. He is the president, founder of the United States Business Council. Did I say that right?
Yes.
I always mess up. But we are so excited that he's going to be out here on May 15th. We're going to, he gets to experience Ahern Hotel. One thing that I really love about Ahern Hotel is the darn parking.
Oh my God.
Easy way to get out.
Yes, I never lose my car.
Right? Yeah, you're like click, and the other hotels that we go into, right?
It's so easy.
And it's actually not a gaming facility.
Nope.
It is more of, a relaxing place, a great place to go and have business lunch meetings.
Yes.
That's my hangout joint. I go in there and I have business meetings all the time because it's very easy to get in and out. They have some really good food, and it's just a great atmosphere.
Yes, and they also have quinceañeras and weddings and everything because they rent out I saw that
they
last
can rent
time
out
we were
the
there,
whole floor.
floor.
You can actually,
It's so
you can
nice.
rent out the whole event center. You can even put whatever you want on the whole building in a
Oh,
wrap
that's right,
with the
yeah.
lights
Yeah, you can
on
rent it
whatever
out.
logos, whatever theme you want to do on that.
Yes.
It's amazing. It
Yeah,
really is.
It is. They have a nice concept going there, and I like that because, that's thinking outside the box. So that's why I like to go over there too, because sometimes they elevate your thinking. So now we're thinking ahead. We're thinking better events. I want to do a lot of fundraisers where we all get together and we all become best friends. And we've been friends since 2015. And it's, I'm so happy to see you elevating, right? So that's what we're creating here. We're creating a lot of friendships, collaborations, and our sponsors, members, everybody is welcome where they feel uplifted. So I'm super happy about that.
Yes, and so we have our new office. We are on Sahara and Eastern. So Maria Caminero, she started Cuban Heritage years ago after we had launched Nevada Hispanic Business Group. And so now she has her office there. She also has an art gallery.
Yes.
And so that's where we have our new office. And then we're going to be having our event where you can actually meet the board members, meet us, and come in and strategize and help and guide us, right? Be a part of our journey and our movement.
Yes, I love that space. She has office space, just like the Nevada Hispanic Business Group had, that incubator. I like that. I just recommended 2 businesses to go over there, and they're looking at those offices. And I believe we could all work together, like we're promoting her space all the time. We're promoting everything that she does. That she has a lot of, so it's a chamber of commerce too. It's Cuban Chamber of Commerce.
That's there as well.
Yeah, that's there too. So I'm learning about all the services that they offer there. So we'll be promoting all those services too, to all our members.
Together, we're just so much more powerful.
Yes, we are.
Who doesn't want to work with the Hispanic community, right? Yeah. From my understanding, is like we actually carry the vote. You may just want to meet us, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so it's about the Hispanic meeting the non-Hispanic and us working together as a team.
Yes, I think we're going to bring the East and the West and the South and the North all together and just rise up together, We do this podcast, we do the events, we're going to do radio. Everybody's going to be excited because...
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Talking to Miguel Marientos about that.
Yes, we're
excited about that.
We're too excited about that. So we're going to bring our Latinas. They're going to be powerhouses here in Nevada. And, that's where we're going to get all our assembly women, our senators, our governors.
The future.
The future is coming. It's big.
Oh, yeah, it's
huge.
We just have all these ideas and we're having so much fun along the way. So we just want to make sure that you have fun with us.
Yes, and then if you're interested, you need to join us because that's where we're going. I mean, we're rising up. If we see a potential for you, we're gonna make sure that you have funding, right? And we're gonna uplift our community.
We're gonna be doing an event, I wanna say it was May, what day was it? With the city of Las Vegas.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be May 22nd.
Okay, I can't remember all the dates, but really, right now we're going to be redoing our web page where you'll be able to see our calendar and all the different events that we're having. But right now, what we do is we provide a link, and you're able to see how you can actually join our group. I want to say it's $100 if you're a student.
Yes. Yes.
$200 if you're a nonprofit organization, because we want to make sure that we are helping other nonprofits and that our missions and visions align. We want to make sure that we're partners.
Yeah,
and
we have
then
them all.
the other one is $300 for the general membership. And then we have the bronze membership, which is $1,000. The Plata membership for $2,000, the oro
you're
membership.
gonna
For
be
some
oro.
reason, it's oro for me. The Lord gave me that it's gold this year, so
It
it's no
is.
longer
It's the
silver.
golden age.
The golden age. I love it. She's telling me I'm getting old. And then, of course, the advisory council. It's $10,000 for you to be part of that advisory council. Join us. It's limited seating. We're
Yes.
only, like I said, we only want 7. We want to make sure that we accomplish a whole lot. In 2025 is a powerful year. I will actually be in DC the week of March 24th. I don't even know where I'm staying. There's actually 2 different events that are going on right now. One, the National Hispanic Construction Alliance is going to have their event there for the week along with NAREP. And I'm the education director, and Dunia, you're the membership director, correct? For that nonprofit organization. It's a 501c6. And then in convention will be the United States Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, which,
I just saw that.
for that week. And I haven't even signed up for any of the classes yet. I haven't even gotten my hotel room. I just knew that I needed to get my plane ticket. My husband's in mine. We don't know where we're going to stay. It's going to be an adventure. I'm going to be crashing some of these parties.
Yes, I saw. I think one of them is at the Mayflower or something. I thought I read that. It's gonna be fun.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have a blast. Even my husband says, "Honey, are we gonna rent a car? We may have to rent a van because maybe we'll be sleeping in it for all we know. But we're gonna have fun."
Yes.
My husband and I always have fun together.
I know. Well, we have so many events, so many plans. I already planned out the whole year. Like you said, we're gonna get our website. We're gonna put everything there. It's gonna be easier. Now we can plan, because I know that I've been sending out a lot of invitations, and they say, no, I can't I can't this time and everything. So I said, I'm gonna just send out a whole year's calendar.
Yes, which makes more sense, right?
Yeah.
Instead of us hitting you every single time.
Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. So just watch out for that. We have a page, Facebook page also, and then follow us on our LinkedIn account. And Ms. Laura's on X, so you can follow her on X.
I love X. I can speak freely, and I don't get hacked or closed down or in timeout, because my Facebook page got hacked.
Yeah.
And they did something very bad with it. That darn hacker put something inappropriate on. They connected it with their Instagram account. They put something inappropriate, and then I'm locked out for 160 days. I actually went on the news yesterday. It was Channel 2, I think it was.
Yeah.
Was it Channel 2? Because Mac Jackson Jr., he actually does cybersecurity training.
Yeah.
And so every time there is a cybersecurity attack, he'll actually get a call and go on the news and talk about cybersecurity attacks. And so he called me because he knew that I had gotten hacked on my Facebook page. He's like, Laura, would you be willing to, do a little bit of a story on the news? Because he goes, this is happening very often, and Meta's not helping us. And so one of the questions he asked me was, what do you want from this? I want Meta to step it up. We made you. Because literally all of us did. We built this Meta into this big old platform.
Yep.
Can you at least protect us? At least pick up a call? Because I called your 800 number on the website, and it was another hacker that wanted access to my phone.
That's AI.
He wanted access to my phone, and my daughter's like, and I'm like, hold on. I go, what's your Meta operator number?
Yeah.
And he hung up on me. I'm like, another hacker?
Yeah.
How do we protect ourselves? There's so much AI out there.
Well, we're gonna have an event. We're gonna have
Mac Jackson Jr. teaching classes.
We're gonna have
We actually
classes on that,
one.
right?
Yes, and we'll be partnering quite a bit with, like I said, other nonprofit organizations, chambers that want to work with us. We're going to be partnering.
Yes,
that's what we want to do. We want to partner, because together we're a lot more powerful than just by ourselves. Now, but don't come at me and tell me that you want to take us over, because that's not what we're looking for. We're not looking for a takeover.
I think we're just looking
we have our
for
own image, our own people, our own mission and vision, but we just want to see how can we collaborate.
Collaboration is always nice. And you know what? And also is going to benefit our sponsors. It benefits our members,
community.
our whole community. I love it. I mean, that's what I'm all about. I like that. You got to figure out ways to bring in business for everybody. You know, like I said, we have enough business here, and we can help each other.
Do you happen to have the address on Sahara and Eastern
Yes.
with you? I do want to give the phone number out. We have a switchboard operator that actually operates out of Mexico, and so it's always best to call this number, 702-902-2448, and tell them that you're trying to get a hold of Ms. Dunia Antunes. They know her very well as our executive director, and she'll be able to make the appointment, set up some time to be able to sit down and meet with you and see if we're a good fit for your organization or for your company.
Yes. So our new office, it's 2295 East Sahara Avenue, Suite 102. And we are over there in Eastern and Sahara, and you're welcome. Call me, text me, find me on Facebook and LinkedIn.
We're right by Cárdenas.
Yes.
And then Pollo Loco is on the corner.
Yes, it's very easy.
Yeah, very easy. I think very easy to find. Look for all the signage that goes up on the pole. We're actually almost close to the front entrance of the building.
Yes, yes. It's very easy. We would love to collaborate with you, discuss ways of bringing in your educational programs, personal development, business development, everything, So we're looking forward to really collaborating and being partners. And we are looking more for the community partners too. Remember, we're looking for
the
those
city,
major
the
ones.
states, government contracting. We want to make sure that we're able to help as many people out there get these contracts. We do roundtables where we will pre-screen. If you're a supplier diversity officer, we will pre-screen the people of what you're looking for, so you end up in a room with people that you really can help educate and get to know them better, so then that way you can invite them on to do a bid.
Yes.
We did this 8 years ago with the WIN. I want to say it was Gary, who was a supplier diversity manager there. I don't know if he's still there, but 8 years ago, I did a round table for him, and he's like, Laura, but I don't need a staffing company. I go, it doesn't matter to me. I'm actually serving. This is my volunteerism, right? That I give back to the community. So he gave me a list of all the types of businesses that he wanted to meet with, and I was able to get, pre-screen them, put them in there with him. I want to say probably about maybe 10 that were in there to talk to him, and one of them actually landed a contract for the WIN, is still there, Prime Cleaning,
yes.
Paris Bayardo. I want to say that it literally changed his whole family's life. They are now also working in a lot more casinos. They were able to, it opened up the door for them
yes.
to really explode. I know that his wife now also has Prime IV. I believe they have 3 different locations, but we're game changers.
That's right.
We're changing lives. We're changing lives. We're impacting. We're working with the youth. We're showing them good work ethics. My gosh, what's happening in the school district? I want to pull out my hair sometime. But anyways, that's enough of that. I want to thank you guys all for tuning in. Continue watching our shows. They air every single Friday at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Unless we have some technical difficulties, please show us love, mercy, and grace. Please follow us, okay? In the link, tag us, talk to us. Tell us what we can improve on. What is it that you want to see? Dunia Antunes, Executive Director, Laura Nowlin, President of Nevada Hispanic Business Group and co-founder. God bless.
Bye.
Bye.